Welcome to another legendary conversation at ACAF. I got Rashawn with me. We got a special guest today. My guy, Trendsetta Shady.
What's up, Fresh?
Peace, man. How you doing, man?
What's up, Ronnie? What's up, Sean?
So before we get into it, I just want to tell you, like, I first got to your music when you dropped Running in Rainy Days, man.
Yeah.
And I play them joints all the time. Like,
I appreciate it.
I'm honored to meet you, and it's like your music. Every time I like that you start and stop because it makes people like really appreciate you more because your music is like hit the soul. Like you like it's not street music, but with like a certain class to it, a certain level to it. You know what I mean? Like,
I appreciate it. It take time because it's real content. So if I was constantly releasing content, coming up with all these deep scenarios, I think it take like 4 or 5 years to curate a project. A project that I would do. Like if I was just generating music, that would just be solely for you guys. But something that, that's for myself to release my music, to get my creative edge off, to get it off my back. You get what I'm saying? It takes about 4 to 5 years to release projects. And that's why the projects that you get from me, I would feel like that's why they so heartfelt, because I have never been in the business of releasing music for the fans.
It's for your own soul. It's your thing.
Yeah, that's why I don't do shows. That's why I never show up in the clubs. I've never did a show, not one time.
You're lying.
Yeah, when? I don't really do features. I've never been paid for a feature. I've never charged nobody for a feature.
Why is that? Now that's heavy right there. Where you never did a show. Like,
I don't even come out like this. I promise you this.
So you don't want to be like Made America Festival. Like it's not one of your goals to be on big fat.
You don't want to make money from music, off your music?
I ain't say I don't want to make money from music. I ain't say I don't want to be on stage. I don't have a desire to be at Made in America or anything. I don't really have it. I really connect with, the people that really connect with me and whatnot. And if, somehow Made in America is a part of that process, okay, cool. Then I'll go through that step to get to where I need to go for sure, with humility. But I don't have the desire. I don't have the desire for that.
And that's funny. I hear you say that because one thing I respect about you is the fact that you travel.
Yeah.
Is the fact that you're not a Philly person that never left the city. Like you lived. I heard you in your songs about LA. You know what I mean?
Right.
Since you live, so it's like that's different that you wouldn't want that type of exposure. You're really like.
I do get the exposure though. You gotta figure I was like one of the first people to ever go live on YouTube. So like before me going live on YouTube, that wasn't a thing. You get what I'm saying? I'm going YouTube live, building a podcast channel up, a renegade podcast channel on my own, The Shady Show, doing 2 million views, building my own YouTube page up. I've never had when I released Running, I wasn't a part of OBH anymore. Well, I was, but we was like, it wasn't public that I wasn't a part of OBH. Probably I wasn't a part of OBH no more. So that's why on Rainy Days you still hear me shout OBH out, because publicly I was carrying it. Nobody was saying anything, so me neither. When I dropped my Running video, when I dropped Rainy Days, if you listen to those records, you'll really realize I never had a campaign behind me. I never had the major artists in the city support my music from the beginning. So irregardless of whatever problems a person may have with me now, they may nickname it, but from the beginning, I've never been supported in Philadelphia from the artists, only the fans. So this is why my connection with my music and my supporters and my fans, this is why it turns to like a core following, because it's like I understand that they are the people I'm communicating with, and they the people that's communicating with me back. Like the artists in our city don't really try to show me no love like that.
We need a TLA, a Trendsetta Shady. That joint going pop. I seen a TLA on my page, like he gonna make TLA or the Fillmore. I'm buying that ticket.
Yeah, but I'm building an ecosystem behind everything I got going on. So like it take a little bit more time because I'm doing it by myself. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm 37 years old. I'm not rushing myself thinking I'm old, X, Y, and Z. I'm not even worrying about that because the music that I make is the music that I make. I never make music to fit within the time, like within time constraints to put a stamp on it. Oh, it gotta sound like this, it gotta sound like that. No, I could play you a record from 3 years ago and I could play you a record from 3 days ago. It's not necessarily saying they're gonna sound the same, but I'm saying you wouldn't know when I made the record.
Exactly. I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
time is music.
If I'm talking about my dad, that's going to be relevant today, just as much as if it's relevant 5 years ago, just as much as it would be relevant 5 years from now. If I'm talking about my son, it's going to be relevant today, yesterday, and tomorrow. Whether I live or die. If I die, it's going to become more relevant. It's going to be a reference point for how I felt about that situation. But how relevant would In the Bottles Club song become? How relevant does like you take Static Shock with Lil Wayne and them, Lollipop? In this day and age, even though it shaped a whole different genre of music, he's gone. How relevant is that song in our lives? Like how much does that actually play a part in our day-to-day lives that we acknowledge?
Yeah, I'm not going to type in Lollipop and listen to that joint today. I'm going to type it in.
Right.
Yeah, I don't got no care for that type of music.
Exactly. So it's temporal. And it's like, I know that even though at one time I had desire to have that type of success, like had that type of trajectory with my career. Like I wanted that upward, I wanted to go up like that, but at the same time, like when I make that type of music, I don't feel good.